Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Doing well, DG.
Good. Just wondering, can you lay out the pitching plans if there is a 163 tomorrow?
If there's a 163, we'll start Max and we'll play to win the game. So everyone will be available.
Would that leave you, if you were to lose that game, a bullpen game on Wednesday then?
I think, Mike, it's just play to win that game and then we'll kind of figure it out, however that plays out.
Can you sort of elaborate on the decision with Max tomorrow if it gets there?
Yes. Yeah, I just don't see, any other way to look at it. Walker's going today, and if there's a 163, Max will pitch, and we expect to win, and we go from there.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dave, you mentioned the other day you think this is as good as the offense has performed all year. Why do you think that is?
I think just collectively 1 through 8, I just see better bats. Obviously, Corey is swinging the bat really well. I think certain guys like Justin, Max swing the bat better. Some other guys are kind of trying to figure some things out. AJ continues to swing the bat well. But I just think collectively we're in the zone. We're kind of, imposing our will each at bat and dictating at bats better than conversely the pitcher dictating at bats. So I know we're slugging, but I just think that the team baseball situationally, we've been a lot better. And just honestly, I think the pitching, the defense, and the hitting is all kind of meshed at the right time.
You think there's I'll use the phrase sense of urgency that maybe created this?
I think so. It's 162 games, and you look at the at bats guys have logged. I'm not making an excuse, but it's not easy every single at bat to take as your last at bat. That mindset. In theory, it is. It should be. It's not easy. So I do think that we've still won a lot of games and we still have a very good offense. But I do think that the part of where we're at on the calendar, Bill, the sense of urgency where guys coming together and playing with that type of intent matters.
With Trey Turner, he's likely going to walk off the field as the batting champion today. What's the significance of that? How difficult do you think it was for him changing teams in the middle of a season?
I know it wasn't easy changing teams. I know that, there was a short stint with the Padres, but the Nationals is the only organization he knew. So to get traded in the middle of the season was difficult. I know that coming here with Max helped a lot. Their wives are close and they're obviously very good friends. But for him to continue to stay the course and perform and do a position change and still ultimately win a batting title, it's huge. And I believe the average still does matter. It still kind of goes with on base and driving in runs, and he's an MVP caliber player. So we're lucky to have him.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Next question is from Juan Toribio. Go ahead.
Hey, Gavin hasn't been in the lineup in the last couple of days. How is he kind of feeling with the neck?
The neck is he's feeling considerably better. He'll be ready when called upon. Gavin has really shown a lot of life and coming back and doing a lot of good things offensively, defensively. So he's going to help us throughout the postseason. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I don't know when he'll start, if he'll start, but I do know that we value him. I value him, and he's going to impact us through the postseason.
Thanks, Dave.
Next question is from Jorge Castillo. Go ahead.
Dave, how would you describe the emotions or the vibe right now down there with you guys in the clubhouse? Anything different today?
Well, truth be told, there's some NFL football on right now. Austin Barnes is doing his per usual trash talking about fantasy. But no, it's guys are ready. Guys are getting loose, getting prepared, like we do every day. So it's an exciting day. I think for baseball fans everywhere. The shotgun start, I think, is fantastic, and our guys will be ready to win a ball game.
Do you envision perhaps changing how you manage the game based on that other game up in San Francisco if it swings heavily one way or the other?
If it's kind of skewed one way or the other, potentially, but that's gonna, you're gonna still have to get into the middle to late innings for that to affect my kind of decision making.
Thank you.
Yep.
Next question is from Bill Plaschke. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, Doc, as well as you're playing at the end of this season, in your experience, does that carry over into the postseason, or does it start? You got to start fresh.
It's interesting. I think that you don't know until you know. It's one of those. So we're playing well. So I'm going to say it does carry over into the postseason. If we weren't, I would say it doesn't matter. So I think that, you can study teams that have played well and didn't perform, and teams and vice versa. So right now I'm going to stick to the fact that we're playing good baseball and it'll carry into the postseason.
Thank you.
You got it.
Next question is from Fabian Ardaya. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, I know we've asked you about this a lot just over the last month or so, but just being in the position where you sort of don't control your own destiny, I mean, how difficult is that, just knowing that you guys sort of play the way you guys have and you still don't really have your full control of this division right now?
It's the position we're in, and everyone in that room understands that. And we haven't come off the fact that if we play the baseball we're capable of playing, team fundamental baseball, we're going to be world champions. And so it doesn't matter kind of the format, how we get there, our path, whatever. So I mean, it certainly matters, Fabian, but I don't think that there's nothing we can do about it right now. We just got to play good baseball and win a ball game today.
Thanks, Dave.
You got it.
Last one's from Eric Steven. Go ahead, Eric.
Dave, Chris Taylor's in there today. I know you said his neck is feeling better, but how's he been at the plate? I know he was slumping it before he got hurt there.
He's not right mechanically. He's right physically. I'm going to bet on him. I believe in him. And so he's just got to figure it out. He's going to go out there and compete and prepare. And obviously he made an impact yesterday defensively. I think he's a threat when he's in the lineup. So he's going to keep getting opportunities.
Do you think he's made strides there down the stretch, with his mechanics?
It's a work in progress. But again, I'm going to bet on him.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks,
Thanks,
everybody.
guys.